I like the Divas DaMan, but you can't even see it.
I know.
Which means we
It is.
Live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, welcome to Divas DaMan. I'm your host, Tanya B. I know. We got some hot topics tonight. We're going to talk about a little bit of mess and a little bit of tea spill tonight. And then we're going to go into the seriousness.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about
This
this
is
Black
a
China
demonstration
Rob
of
Kardashian, mess that's
Wirecast.
going on. Y'all see all that mess that's going on? Like, he exposing her and everything like that, you know, putting her nude pictures and stuff out there for everybody to see. I think that's just low down. What y'all think?
Allegedly, I think she put herself in that, in that situation herself. I mean, of course, he should have known, and I'm quite sure he did know that she was a stripper. But at the same time, I think she should have left her dirty, her
This is
past
a
in the
demonstration
past. I
of
think she shouldn't have brought it into
Wirecast.
a relationship. And so I think that's where it went wrong. She let him know too much, and so he used it when he had the time to do it, and then he did it.
Well, I think that, she started it first, and he came out with it because he paid $100,000 for her titties to be bigger. But then he said that he liked them cute. They was cuter before. So if you paid $100,000 before, and you said it was cute before, but then you paid $100,000, so what are they now?
This is a
So I just
demonstration
think
of
he just
Wirecast.
throwing too much mud in it from the beginning. She did too. It's just allegedly that he just doing everything what they done in the back bedroom for. It's like spending the money like the $16K that he was saying that he spent for rent. But that's your woman, that's your baby mama. So
That
I just
doesn't
think
matter. That don't even matter.
yeah, I just think that he shouldn't have did it like that because she didn't do nothing but post a picture like they was in bed. That's the only thing she did. So
But do you think that she actually planned everything out from like
I do.
like
We ain't
having
had
a
to go
baby
for
and the
it.
reality show and everything?
She
You,
want that money.
you think she planned all
Demonstration
that?
of Wirecast.
Because
You
you know,
disagree?
Of course I
What
do.
you
Are kidding
mean?
me? I disagree.
On what part?
Because, I really think that there was love there. I really think that they did have a thing for each other. It was love there. And,
But I don't want that kind of love.
well, that's understandable, but, the baby and all that, got married. Of course, the kid come after marriage. And I think it was just a thing called jealousy. It's a lot of jealousy inside of it. And when you let family intervene into your relationship,
This is a
it's
demonstration
been
of
going on for a while.
Wirecast.
He's letting his family intervene with a lot of stuff because the relationship, they was not expecting it to happen as long as it did. So I'm going to disagree because I think there really was love there.
So do you think that it's gonna go all the way to the court because it was a child is involved, and that look bad because they do got a baby
Allegedly, it's
together.
already in
Yeah,
court.
allegedly,
Yeah, it's in the court.
She has an attorney, things of that nature. And also from what the blogs are saying is that his parents or his family is
This
basically
is a
unhappy with what he
demonstration
done and
of
the way he
Wirecast.
put her out there, so to speak. But
Right.
also with the way both of them are acting in terms of the blogs, allegedly, they can lose custody of the child both together. Somebody else
Right.
could be raising the child because of the mess they're putting on social media.
Well, it's being very nasty. It's beginning to be very nasty for a number of reasons. Because when you go back, to take back to Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, your personal life was going in your relationships like in mud, like as that. I mean, you can get upset or, okay, you
This
cheated on
is
me
a
or whatever, but I don't have to let the whole
demonstration
world
of
know.
Wirecast.
And then he's repossessing a lot of vehicles that he had given her.
Oh, wow.
they don't
Oh,
want
he's
them.
nasty.
Are you kidding
but
me?
you know what's crazy? They've been broken up since December of last year. You know what I'm saying? So you thought they would have moved past everything that's been going on, but he being bitter. You know what I'm saying? The whole situation because she moved on and she's still accepting all the gifts and everything from him. So I mean, I just feel like that is like her plan in some type of way.
Okay, so what caller, we asking y'all to call in at
This is a demonstration of
678-310-4362. Let us know what you think about, was Rob wrong or was Black China wrong?
And we're both they wrong. We're both of them
We
wrong.
want to know your thoughts and opinions.
Yes.
Callers.
I still go back to say that that $100,000 to make tits better, but you said it was. I still say you pay all
was
that
good
money.
before you made them
It was good
what it
before you
was.
made it, but now that you're saying they so not so good now, but now, I mean, are you gonna continue to suck on them now because the $100,000 I have to get my titties up for that much money, right?
Right.
So you
Hey,
saying
suck on
so you got to do
them.
everything, and I'm just saying though.
Well, you know, allegedly the guy that she was dealing with had text Rob and was trying to ask for money and stuff and everything.
I
like
seen
that.
it.
Y'all seen that?
Mhm.
That's crazy. Like, dude,
So we
trying
can
to
get the
come
one.
up too.
He trying to come up at the same time. Yeah, but
Well, I think he's scorned right now. I mean, I think, like I said, it is love there, but I really, at the end of the day, I really think that he cared and loved for her more than she did for him. You know, and it played a big part in it. Of course, now that the baby's there,
Yeah,
the
but
baby's
at the
gonna
same
be.
time,
Demonstration
if it
of
was true love and
Wirecast.
if love was there, he wouldn't have did what he did to put her out there. They didn't have to go there, nor did he have to go there.
Again.
I mean, you have some people think there's different levels to love. To me, love is love, just like a lie is a lie.
right.
Love is love, a lie is a lie. So
Well,
with
it's-
that being said, I don't think it was no love there. I think they did it all for show, all for publicity, all for the world to see. It was what it was, and they made it happen. They did it.
Because remember, Kylie was with her ex, Tiger.
And then she was allegedly she was
Yeah, well,
heartbreaking behind Tiger, and then she turned around and messed with
is a
Kylie,
demonstration of
brother
Wirecast.
Rob. I don't think the love was never
never
there.
there.
I think it was just a money thing anyway for everybody to come up because they have come up.
And then China was used to be cool with Kim Kardashian too. They were like best friends
They
at
were.
one point in time.
They were.
Right.
They were.
So I mean, yeah, I feel like she kind of like set the motive of setting up, like
She
she
did.
planned it.
She did.
Okay,
Callers,
so-
what do you think, callers?
Call in at 678-310-4362. Just tell us what you think about Rob and Black China. Who's wrong, who's right, or is both of them
Demonstration of
wrong?
Wirecast.
Oh,
All right.
Moving along.
moving on.
With that being said, when it comes to a job,
Okay.
in terms of competing, do you think it's better to compete against your co-workers or the individuals there, or basically to come together and collaborate? What do y'all think about that?
I feel like there's a time and a place when that situation happens because at the end of the day, most of the time people want to come up, they want to move up within the company or whatever. So it's going to be some type of competition, whether
This
who's
is a
the best, who's the
demonstration of
fastest, who's the
Wirecast.
smartest. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But in
And-
terms of competition, do you think it should be known? Like, do you think it should be known or more so collaborating, filling out his or her skills and abilities so then, you can master them yourself or learn from them to actually make your area better or whatever position, you're in better.
Word.
Well, I think it should be collaborating because y'all can all work together and be successful together and come up together.
I agree.
So I think it's better to collaborate than competing.
Word.
I want to
This
compete.
is a demonstration of
Well, I think,
Wirecast.
competing, if you're doing it for a certain job description, as you can.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, of course. Are you kidding me?
No.
I mean, you can go and you can get the job, and then you got competition with you, and it's a certain job that you want to climb up on. You, by all means, you go do what you got to do to get there. If that takes sleeping with the boss.
Yeah,
Oh, Father, David, my Lord.
well, hey,
So that's gonna be collaborating.
if the opportunity happens,
Listen, I mean, by all means, come on now. You just came in, people, you have young ladies that been there for maybe about 5 years before you, and then you slide right in that position.
No, we got a problem.
I
I don't believe in that competing thing. I wasn't never the type, in the years that I have worked as far as competing to get somebody. Because I actually came in, like, first of all, I knew the job that I was applying for. I knew that I had the skills, the knowledge, and the abilities to do that job. On
This
top of
is a
that,
demonstration
going far
of
beyond what's
Wirecast.
expected of me was also something that the companies was going to get. So me having to compete against another individual, I wouldn't even do that on the streets, baby, because I am who I am, baby, the Diva T. I ain't no competing.
What's understood don't have to be explained.
Hello, somebody.
but it is gonna be times where, like, yeah, you guys may be competing for that position or wherever the case may be.
Absolutely, that's my
But at the
point.
same time, it's gonna be times where y'all gonna come together and work together as a team
Right,
to
right.
get the job done. So, I mean, it's like that every day. It's a known fact
This
that
is a
especially
demonstration
with
of
these
Wirecast.
high-end jobs, like people are gonna compete to get to the next level. There's so much
I
competition
can
out
see
here.
competing in terms of an interview, but see at the same time, one does not know who he or she is competing with. Of course, we know in the back of our head, okay, well, I'm competing against somebody to get this position. But in terms of me being in my job, I mean, prime example, I'm in my job right now. There is no competition because I am who I am. I know what I can bring to the table. Ain't no need for me to compete against you. That's how I feel.
Okay.
Because what I bring to the
This
table,
is a
I ain't going
demonstration of
nowhere. You gotta be a
Wirecast.
fool to get rid of me.
Word.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
That's your final
Carlos,
answer?
Yes, that's my final answer.
That's your score. You stick to it.
so Carlos, y'all call us up and let us know whether you you want to work with competing. You think it's better to compete with other people to get a job, or collaborate with other people to get a job. So call us up at 678-310-4362 and let Divas DaMan know what your opinion is. So, okay, with that, let's talk about every parent. This for the parents.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
You think that a parent have a favorite child, or what do you think? Do you think any parent have a favorite child? You have more than one kid. Do you think a parent have a favorite child out of those
Look at you.
kids?
You ready to eating you up. Go ahead, KP.
I don't want to say that, like, but you got to think, like, you got the oldest, you got the middle, and you got the, the smaller child. So it depends on, the
This is a
situation. Like,
demonstration
I know
of
for me as
Wirecast.
growing up, I'm the oldest out of the two. And it was certain things that I wanted because I was into that age range where all the kids was getting all the popular jeans and getting money, going to the clubs and stuff like that. But I feel like my mom, she didn't treat everybody, as you're going to be my favorite child or anything like that. She just treated us all the same. And, based on our age difference and stuff like that, she just tried to give what she could during the time,
Fair enough.
This is a
what y'all think?
demonstration of
As
Wirecast.
far as
I think it was so many of us. It's like, was 12 of us. So I don't think my mom had time to have a favorite child because it was so many of us. We right behind each other. So I don't think she ever had a favorite child. Maybe grandkids, but I don't think she had a favorite child.
so she treated all y'all
She
the same.
treated us, to me, she treated all of us the same.
I disagree, honey. Because it was times that I would get whoopings from my brothers and my sisters because the damn carpet wasn't even scraping the floor. So to me, that's
This is a
favoritism. I mean, you
demonstration
whooping
of
me because something
Wirecast.
else my brother and my sister had done. So, my living was a little bit different. But also in my living, it actually brought me into a different life.
Well, I don't think I would disagree strongly. I mean, it's no such thing as you should favoritism. All your kids should be treated correctly. I think when it comes to
Keyword should.
when it comes to discipline, you understand me? Because of the rug or whatever, that's different. It's not because your mom hates you because you didn't scream.
Honey, that's favoritism. You have to
clean
beat
up your
me
life.
because his ass didn't scrape no rug.
But they call things called chores.
No, ma'am.
That's thing called
No,
chores.
no ham, no spam, no
And
butter, no turkey.
I'm just with my own opinions. I'm gonna disagree.
No.
I don't have any favorite. I treat all mine the same. And then at the end of the day, like for instance, if I go out there and cook steak, everybody gonna eat steak. Not
know
one
that's
gonna eat hot
right.
dogs and one gonna eat steak. So
Okay.
you're not favoritism. I mean, I don't care.
No, when it
how
comes to
good you
food, now
clean
we
up.
all eat the same food, whether with beanie rings and rice and biscuits. We
That's
all eat
true,
the
but let
same
me answer the
food.
question, and let's move it along. The thing is
This
when you
is a
come to
demonstration of
saying
Wirecast.
favoritism is when you select one, and that's your pet peeve. I mean, if you combining that one person, that child gets to go here to go do this, go do that, but it's not fair to the other ones. So it's not selective in saying you are my favorite. I don't have any favorites. We all going to be treated alike. If one can't come to me and tell me all the time what that other ones did, because all of y'all gonna get the same activity.
Same treatment.
I don't know. I got like two
This
boys
is
and a
a
girl, and I
demonstration
swear
of
my boys
Wirecast.
think I got a favorite because my daughter, but I treat them just the same, but she's a girl. It had to be a little bit different. So I don't have a favorite, but they swear I do got a favorite, but I really love my kids the same.
Equally.
And it's three of them equally. And, I
There's
don't,
a difference in the girls and the boys, so they're going to see it like that anyway.
yeah, so.
Especially the girl, she the
All
baby
the
too. You
teen-
know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's understandable.
So callers, give us a call and let us know, do you think that parents have a favorite child at
This is a demonstration of
678-310-4362 and let Divas DaMan know your opinion, and it does matter.
Absolutely. Let's move it along. When do you think the right age for your child to stop getting disciplined? Whippings, and what age do you think, or do you think you're never too grown? Because when I was growing up, it does not matter if I was 16 and 20 or 26 or whatever.
This is a
If I
demonstration of
disobeyed,
Wirecast.
I got what I had to get. Skillets, whatever thrown at me. But what can you give me a little feedback on that, Tanya B? I know.
Well,
At what age?
I don't think it's I don't feel it's a time limit, but I think 18 is too old to be getting a whipping. Maybe a slap or some or a pop,
Yeah.
but not an actual whipping. So I think anything under 18 would be appropriate to still get your butt whooped or get disciplined. But when you get the age of 18,
This
I
is a
think
demonstration of
it's more
Wirecast.
that if they have a car, you could take that car from them because it's actually in your name.
Which is
Because they're
still
18,
discipline.
that's discipline too. Yeah, right. So I think anything 17 and under, they still can get slapped and put on punishment or whatever. However you discipline your child, not beat them and go to jail. Not like we're not saying that, callers. We're saying discipline your child without going to jail. Okay.
Well, I don't know, honey. Tanya B, I know a married diva.
This is
I
a
can't say.
demonstration
I
of
can't say, but I can't
Wirecast.
say. First off, I don't think it's no stopping point in terms of discipline itself.
I agree.
In terms of beating or hitting or touching or whatever, I still don't think it's no age limit. You feel me? I have a son. He's 6.
Okay.
Trust me, discipline started early, and I don't think it's going to end. I'm going to discipline him as long as I'm here on this earth, whether it's me having to physically
This
touch
is a
him, I'm sorry,
demonstration of Wirecast.
or verbally. I mean, however, all in all, I don't think discipline itself stops, regardless of the age. I mean, because if you get out of pocket, I mean, he's a boy, he's a man. I'm a single mother raising a boy. So at the same time, you're gonna have to know as far as what ground or what boundaries not to cross. So if you mess around in the jump, I may just have to bust your chest. But other than that, to me, there is no age limit to stopping discipline. Not on my part.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't think there's no
This
age
is a
limit
demonstration
either.
of
I'm 28, and
Wirecast.
I still get it. I still get popped in the mouth if I say something out of pocket or anything like that.
Or whatnot,
Yeah.
we country or whatnot, them little figurines, y'all, that your mama and your grandma having across their living room floor. You get flown.
Well, too, okay, it goes back to this. Would you say it's the way you raise your child? Because, I mean, you got grown kids staying with their
But at the
parents
same
up
time,
at 30
wait a minute
or whatever.
now, but at the same time, you can raise your child the best of the best. But that does not mean he or she may not steer away from the way you
This
raise
is a
them to still
demonstration
be
of
some
Wirecast.
type of whatever in the streets. You feel where I'm coming from?
No, that's not where I was going with
Okay,
that. Where I
then.
was going with that is if you have a 30, sometimes you have a 30 to 40-year-old staying in the house, but is it okay? It's not called discipline, but you're not going to disrespect me under my roof. Because
Yeah.
had you know better and did better, you wouldn't even be there.
Right.
From that
But
point,
that all,
I mean, you
all
can
that
still
too in turn
go back and forth
comes
and let
from
them know.
discipline. Because if
You
he
know.
was disciplined the way he should have been, and you put your foot down the way he should have been, his grown ass wouldn't be in your house
This is
anyway.
a demonstration
gotta
of
But you know what? I
Raise
say
the child
that
the way
if
you want
they
to go.
30 and still staying with you and they disrespect you, they don't need to be in that house.
absolutely.
So it ain't no discipline with that. That he need to be out on his own.
That's
I agree.
right.
So I think
He or she.
yes, I think he need to be out on his own.
I agree. But what is that? Your only child?
He still have to respect you.
Yeah,
Raise your
I
child.
understand the
I ain't gonna
respect.
put him out, but
I
you gonna
understand
have
the
to
respect. I understand the respect,
Yeah.
but we as parents, we have that tender part in our hearts,
As far as
and
shelters.
we'll say, we'll show out and say,
demonstration
hey,
of
you got to go. I don't want to deal with you anymore. This is over with. I quit. Go, leave. You say some harmful things to them, and then once they leave, I'm talking like a 21-year-old, 26-year-old. Once they leave, then you all in your feelings. You like,
Yeah, but
why did
that's
I make
tough
them?
love.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's called unconditional love, really. But the
tough.
thing is when
Diva.
you send them out there, diva, you're gonna also not gonna come back and veer that away. You don't want them to run them completely away because that
That's
child can hold some type of weight feeling in you. You wonder why y'all relationship is not
Yeah, but at
together
the same
or
time,
better.
in the words, when they straight, they shall come back. They
Yeah.
will come back.
I think
see.
it's the way that you raise them. You train a child up in the way you want it to go.
Okay, when you raise them, but if they still stay in your house at the age of 30 and they disrespect you, it's no more discipline. That means you need to get up and get out now.
And that's part
So
of
that's
discipline
part.
to
That,
me.
yeah, that's part. Yeah, somewhat, but need to get out. Because it's a different if you 18 and under. Then if you grown past 21 and you still disrespecting, you still in your parent house, I think you need to go ahead and go.
This is a demonstration.
Yeah, I
of
love you, but I'm gonna love you
Wirecast.
long distance. You're not gonna stay in my house and disrespect me. So I think it's not an age limit, but it is a saying of respect. You know.
Okay,
So,
what if you have this grown kid? I'm going back to the one kid. You have that grown kid that's staying there, and you got your company, you got your dude, you know, and that's been your baby, period. He's an overprotected kid too, grown man, you know, protected because he's a man. When is
This
the
is a
right time to let him know he dropped the line when he interfered?
I think that's something that should be taught early on.
Well, you know, if he's been there the entire time.
I don't have no limit in teaching my boy.
I don't think we're
Ain't no
getting to
time.
what I'm saying is.
So you saying as far as, all right, so say for me, my mom's a single woman.
Okay.
She's dating a guy.
Okay.
And you were saying like he's interfering with
The
wherever the relationship situation or whatever that's going on in the household, pretty much, right?
right.
Because I kind of can relate to that
This is a
because
demonstration of
there was times
Wirecast.
where my mom was dating this guy and he was interfering. Like, hold up, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my mama. Like, he trying to talk to me like he my father.
That's where
and
I'm
stuff.
going.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And I just go back and tell my dad,
Your real dad.
my real
Your
dad.
real
Being
dad.
messy.
Yeah.
Being messy.
That's
That what you doing?
Your
You being
real
messy.
dad.
At the end of the day, because
So why you didn't tell your mama?
You want to tell your dad because he's the man, because you want to be messy, right?
it was
That's being a little messy. It's okay
Well,
though.
during the time was the thing about it being messy. At the time, I was thinking about this grown man in
is
my
a
house.
demonstration of
you know,
Wirecast.
Eating
he
up all the
did-
Apple Jacks and the Fruit Loops and
you know what I'm
stuff.
Everybody got
So you, and then you get mad and you don't tell your
Now you
dad.
get
You
mad.
know what?
He popped over the house.
But you know what? I have been in a situation like that.
It's coming out now. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, it have been in a situation like that. Like I was at my mom's house, and it was a long time ago though, y'all.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago, and my mom had a boyfriend. But then he was trying to tell us what to do, and this is my daddy's property. So I did. I called my daddy too, and I told him. He came up there. He beat his ass, and that was it.
Oh, so you was
I'm being a little messy,
Very.
but I was young then. But I'm just saying.
Y'all think about
But
I
that was young. I was young then. So you remember that?
I do remember that, but I was always
wow.
wanting to keep the peace because I kind of love stepdad too.
Yeah, because
You know-
she was a little messy too, you know, coming up. So, you know, yes.
I know, yeah, I know, but at the same time, if your mom done moved on from daddy and got stepdaddy, you know, being there, I think we need to let him play his role. You know,
That's understandable at the same time.
you
There's
can't get that
limits.
mad.
It's limits
demand.
to, you know, what you got to
This
do
is a
and what you say to
demonstration
the child.
of
At the end of the day.
Wirecast.
Because at the end of the day, that's not your child.
It's not your
You know what
child,
I'm
but you
saying?
got to look at it like this. Let's
think
bow
it
down
all-
from the
yeah.
grown-ups and go back to the same child. It's like,
okay.
your dad left the mom. Y'all couldn't get along. The real biological father left the relationship when you were about 1 or 2. So that stepdad came in. And so that
completely
stepdad
different
done been there for
scenario.
16 years.
That's a different
Regardless
scenario.
of the situation, are you going to give him the respect? Regardless of the fact, you got to hold yourself together and respect him. If you don't like what he say, it's plenty of times that, you know, I stayed there with my kids with my mom, and I don't care wrong or right. I knew how to respect my mom. If I didn't like what she was doing, let me tell you what I did. I would get me and my little kittens, and I'll leave, and I walk. You know, I never gave her back-to-back talk, because I do believe in, you know, disobedience, you know, does not, you know, live your days out like that. I mean, honor your mother and father, your days will be longer. It doesn't matter you got this hot head, because if you feel like that, you can do this and you can do that, hell, you need to be out on your own, you know, but that stepdaddy should get that credit. I mean, he's not the biological, but I'm going to tell you something.
This is a
The
demonstration
real
of
father
Wirecast.
was not doing a good job to lead you anyhow. You know, and you shouldn't be running back to daddy and telling daddy what stepdaddy did. That's not cool. Are you kidding me? No.
That was good, man. I was little then. I didn't know no better, but I know better than now. But
I mean, now since you're older, it's like, damn, why I do that?
it was fun, though. It was fun.
I can't speak too much on that.
Okay, so being a African American parent, single parent, what do you think about, you know, is it harder for a
Of
parent like that
Wirecast.
getting their kids in a prestige college or university, or worse than, you know, easier for a Caucasian or any race getting their child in college? So what do you think that being a single parent, getting your child in a good college like that?
I feel like it is hard because at the end of the day, we're African American, and at the end of the day, we're the minority It's always hard for us at the end of the day. Wherever we do, it's going to be hard. It's going to be something that's going to stop us from getting to the next level. Right.
This is a
But at the
demonstration
same
of
time,
Wirecast.
the parent got to make sure that they stay on their kids, make sure they're got all their grades in line, they going to school, they actually learning, putting in for schools and stuff like that, just staying on top of their kids, especially if the parent never went to school and they want their child to elevate and go to school at the same time.
Okay.
So,
What do you think, Diva?
Experiences, I would say, you know, we speak upon parents as far as whether or not it's hard for parents, you know, as far as African American to get their kids in prestigious schools
This
versus
is a
Caucasian.
demonstration of Wirecast.
But at the same time, what if that parent was the bread and the butter? What if that parent was the mother and the father? I think that then it's up to that child, him or herself, to be just that ambitious, you know, to have just that much courage and things of that nature to put him or herself out there. And I speak for myself. I mean, my mother herself, you know, she was a mother, she was a father. She did what she can do.
Okay.
But at the same time, I knew as far as what was within me, what I wanted to do,
is a
what I had to do for
demonstration
myself.
of
I didn't have her
Wirecast.
to push me. I had to push myself. So I don't think it's all about the parents. It is, but at the same time, it's all about what's within that child. My mother, she went to college. My brother, my sister, you know, they got their little education, things of that nature. But I was the only child within the three to go out and go beyond what she had gotten, what my brother and my sister hadn't gotten. But that was me and myself and what I had within myself, looking at my past, looking at what my mother couldn't do, my sisters and my brothers did not do, but they had the opportunity to do. So hell, I
This is
went
a
further.
demonstration of Wirecast.
Well, I could say that
I'm a single parent. I'm a single parent. I'm a mother and a father, and I got a daughter in a prestige college. And I think I've done a good job, a great job being there, raising two boys on my own and a daughter. And she's straight AB, and I'm not bragging about it, but that's my baby, and she's in a prestige college. So it wasn't really hard for me, but I had to do an extra mile to, you know, to get to where she needed to be at. Right. So she's doing really good. So I think that I don't think it's hard being a black African.
This is a demonstration
American
of
parent.
Wirecast.
It's a little struggle a little bit at the beginning, but once you get across that, I think it'll be okay. Because we have been okay since then, and she's going to be a junior come next month.
all right. Okay.
Absolutely. I will agree. The struggle is real. And I'm a strong believer. You have to put in the work, you know, from day one, raising your shorty up and following him through the years. And, you know, just like these days now, that kids do.
This is a demonstration
does not
of
know
Wirecast.
how serious it is to do the homework. That's why the teachers assign homework so you can study. Don't worry about outside. Don't worry about what's on Facebook, Snapchat, etc., etc. Just, you know, whatever or whatnot. Just concentrate on, if you do the homework, that pays a whole lot of your education. You know, because you got tests and this. If you did that from step one all the way up, the struggle is real, but I'm gonna tell you, it is well worth it. And you wouldn't have to have all that
This
extra
is a
help.
demonstration
you know,
of
saying, well, I need
Wirecast.
this person to do it. No, you can be a mother and father and do it yourself. Take your time out with your kid, do the homework, you know, and go to those PTA meetings and stuff. Be involved, and it'll come off.
I agree. I mean, what, you know, I didn't have that, but I wanted that, and so with me wanting that, that's what I do with my son. Right now, of course, he's only 6, but he was in school since he was, you know, in pre-K. He's in that nature. He goes to first grade next year. But with that being said, I stood by him the way that I wanted somebody to stand by me, which makes it easier for him to be on him in terms of homework and things of that nature. He didn't have as hard as far as he's not going to have it. How about that? As hard to instill in himself versus having me beside his side. So what do you think, callers?
So let us know, is it hard for being a black African American single parent, getting your child in a prestige college, a good college or university versus Caucasian or any other race? Is it harder, either or? Give us a call at 678-310-4362.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Your opinion. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll never forget when I was growing up, and when my mom used to be, you know, at work and stuff, she'd come home, she wanted to make sure that all of her homework was done.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Let me check your homework. Make sure it's good. This wrong. Fix this. You ain't gonna go to school and it's all messed up and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she stayed on top of us, and then like even though like my father and my mom, they got divorced early when we was little. One of the times when we went out his house, he made us do book reports.
This is
Read his book, you're gonna tell me
demonstration
all
of
about it and
Wirecast.
everything. You know what I'm saying? Well, do y'all feel like today's generation, like the kids got a little bit more easier now?
Now, Liberty, they got a lot
Absolutely.
compared to what we was coming up to.
Yeah.
You know, they got a lot of room.
You can't discipline the way you want to discipline nowadays.
Yeah.
Yes, on
Now,
jail, honey.
right
you gotta
now.
hit them a certain way. You got to.
Right.
It's real.
And then even when they get in trouble now, some parents I know they give their kids awards where they should be disciplining them, but that's how they raising their kids.
Right.
So,
Right.
Yeah.
you know, it changed a lot from us coming up to now versus now. So,
This is a demonstration of
yep.
Wirecast.
So call us up at 678-310-4362 and let us know your opinion.
All right.
It's real, ladies and gentlemen.
But yeah, like I be seeing parents out there with their kids in the store just running all everywhere, crying on the floor.
Now, that
And,
ain't happening.
you know what I'm saying? They just be. I remember us growing up. Get your ass over here. Get over here. Don't touch nothing. You gonna bring your ass right here.
Wherever you show out at, that's where I'm gonna show out at.
Yeah, I remember that. Like they don't do that no more. Like the kids,
I
the
do.
parents just stand there. And
Like when we coming up, you know, we get in trouble. You know, the whole neighborhood gonna whoop us. And when we get a whooping from the neighbor, the auntie. When we get home, mom and dad whoop us. So it's not like that. We got beat everywhere. I mean,
With everything,
with
it matter what
everything,
you
three
got.
switches
Yes.
tied up together.
Water
Oh,
hoses,
yeah.
you name
My
it.
mama was a fan,
my
baby. She
mama
would
didn't
go out
play.
there in that front yard, baby.
But you
And
learn
she'll
to
cut that water hose
appreciate it.
off,
Oh,
but
yeah.
she would
You
get
learn
that
to
water hose and
appreciate
throw it on
it.
top of the roof.
Oh yeah.
Because when
She
you
didn't play.
when you raising your kid and you were hard, you can call it hard. And I feel that we were raised up the hard way
This
because
is a
I
demonstration
do
of
appreciate
Wirecast.
what my mother did, what she allowed to happen to me. Is when I got in trouble, I didn't need to go in my room and shut the door and be in timeout. I got my butt whooped. I accepted
Okay.
and I love
Right.
the woman that I became out to be. It's not no matter what she did her job. However I turned off or venture off, it's the way that I chose to go. She did a great job.
Mine did too, honey.
I remember we used to slip away, honey. Back in the day, we used to slip away and go to them little teenage clubs. Y'all know, we come home, like Mary used to be up
Demonstration
and
of
like sleeping
Wirecast.
naked when we was coming up. Baby, one day we came in and my daddy was there and I seen him shoes. Baby, he came in and beat Mary. I dived out the window, baby. I ran away for 3 days, but you know, the kids don't get whippings like that no more. You know, they get a pat on the back, but that's how we growed up. So the way we turned out is the way we did. It ain't what our parents did because she raised us.
Beautiful job.
She raised us, so you know, hey.
Amen to that.
But anyway,
This is a demonstration
Like
of
I said,
Wirecast.
these days you do have to separate the needs from the wants.
Yeah.
Because these days the kids are being raised up with their needs and wants running together. Because you know you need a place to stay, you know you need a roof over your head, you know you need lights, you need water, and you need education. But you know you want those Nikes, you know you want the next thing that's coming out. But the thing is, you can go to school, as long as you go to school clean, you know what I'm saying? Well, Broom, you're good. I don't have to go out and get you these like expensive Jordans
This is a
or whatnot. I'm
demonstration of
going to raise you
Wirecast.
according to how I'm supposed to raise you. You know, when you turn 18, then you're welcome to leave. If you leave before then, I give up all rights.
right
Sure.
then.
Don't mind.
Okay. So y'all heard it.
Call us in. Give us a call.
Don't say want to know your opinions, all this, your thoughts. You know, man.
So we don't have any callers. Thank you for watching Divas DaMan. Tune in with us. We won't be live in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks we'll be
is a
live doing a
demonstration
book
of
signing. So y'all
Wirecast.
follow us up. We'll keep y'all posted. Give us a call at 678-310-4362. This is your girl and your host Tanya B. I know.
KP.
And T.
And Mary.
And good night.
Good night.
Good night.
That was a good one, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.